It's nice to come into my shed and open my door and see the full view of my layout. Much more to come here at H.P.T Powertrain, folks. We're just taking it slowly and one day at a time here to get this layout done. So those of y'all that have been watching, I've been at work, man. I've been doing a lot of work in here. I mean, actually work. When I say that blast furnace was a big thing to build, so that was a lot of work there. And my little scene here that I've been doing was some work also. Of course, I'm enjoying this kind of work, but to be honest with you, I enjoyed the first part of building this building, and this part with the railings and all just kind of been kicking my ass, and it's been truly work here for this blast furnace. But that's what we've been doing lately. And of course, building trees, and you know, I got to put those videos out because I don't want to keep things stored. So that's why we've been cranking out some of these videos lately, guys. Alright, we'll let her run real quick. I cleaned the track. Of course, I cleaned it with this right here. So let's get on the topic of that. She's been running very well, man. I let this run last night for an hour, and she ran perfect, no hitches on this outer main line. The inside runs awesome also. Yeah, there she goes. I love trains. Okay, so this track cleaning car you can get online all day long. It's a box car. I forgot the name of it, and I'm too lazy to go see what it was. But anyway, it was a box car with a rubber pad on the bottom. Okay, as you can see, I put a diaper on the bottom of it, such as a towel, and taped it. And I soak it in alcohol and I pull it along my tracks for a series of 4 loops. And look how dirty my track was. God, that son of a bitch was dirty, huh? Now, before you judge, there's a reason why my track stays dirty in here. One, I live in the real world, okay? Yes, I do. I live in the real world. Just being a smart ass, folks, just joking. Of course, we have an open environment in here, and I'm always cutting, sweeping, doing scenery work, and I promise you there's nothing in the world that's going to stop the dust from forming and falling on my tracks, along with oxidation and everything else. So what am I getting at here? What am I getting at? So what I'm getting at, folks, I've been sitting back and relaxing and watching some YouTube videos, and these big YouTube videos say that you don't have to clean your track. Well, I like to know what kind of world they live in. And let me rewind a little bit. I'm not talking about anybody that's close to me in the community, and I'm not talking about friends or anything like that. I'm just pointing out opinions, and I'm just pointing out my opinion, so don't get all mad at me. I'm just pointing out an opinion that I do live in the real world, and I'm sure these other people live in the real world also, and tracks do get dirty, okay? So track cleaning is very debatable, and it's very simple in my opinion. It's cleaning your track. Now they want to say you can put no ox cleaner on it, no ox protectant on it. Well, you can put that on it, but that's going to only protect it from oxidation. That's not going to protect it from dust, dirt, debris. Now, even if you're in a room in a home where it stays clean, you still get dander, you still get microscopic dust, you still get some form of small oxidation, you still get problems even if you're in an insulated area. You're still going to get dust. There's no way of getting around the dust. Now, the no-ox comes in as protecting your rails from oxidation, but to me that would only attract more dust in my opinion, and therefore happen to clean your track. So the best way to clean track, especially if you have heavy glue on your track or stuff that's stuck on your track, would be with a piece of wood. Scrape the top of the rails with a piece of wood, like a little block of wood, and scrape it. It's worked well. Or get you a little track cleaning car like this, putting you a pad on the bottom, and soaking it with alcohol and just running it on your rails. Now they sell the CMX car, it's a brass car, but it's too fucking expensive in my opinion. So that's what I do, and my trains run like awesome. Of course, I still have to clean my track. Yeah, she ran, no problem. Now my front locomotive has a Keep Alive in it, and my rear one does not, which I will put a Keep Alive in it. Now that's handy for when you're coming over dead spots or little small dirty spots in your track. It's not a foolproof system, so if you come over a frog, such as I have insole frogs, and it decides to lose power on one of those wheels, the Keep Alive will kick in and keep it rolling over that frog for that short amount of time. So that's what current keepers are for. They're not designed to keep a locomotive running if you have not enough feeders or low power issues or anything like that. It's just basically for frog points, little spots of dirty track here and there. Now if you have a point in your layout where it needs more power, of course you have to go and see why it needs more power and either fix the problem, put more feeders or whatever, you know, whatever the deal is. But that's all what Keep Alives are for, okay? In my opinion. Yeah. And no, don't go out and buy them United Kingdom cars where you pull it on your track and it vacuums and one's supposed to polish the track. That's a waste of money, folks. Basically, the easiest thing to do is like I showed you with that train car, and rub the top with the alcohol and get those rails nice and shiny. I'm just giving you my opinion, and of course I have a big layout and I can figure those problems out, and it presents itself real quick to me because you learn as you go, and it's a learning process, and that's what I gathered so far. The last time I checked, I lived in the real world. I loved it. So my videos can be controversial. It can be debatable. It's fine. Leave what you think in the comment section below. I'm open for constructive criticism, but I tell you what I'm not open for. I'm not open for plain, flat, rude, telling me I don't know what the hell I'm doing or shit like that. You know, I'm not open for stuff like that here at H.P.T Powertrain. I had comments like that before. I tell them what I thought also, and they don't come back. So yeah, you can say what you want, but that's the way I roll here at H.P.T Powertrain, folks. I don't want to present something that I'm not to you folks. I'm always going to be who I am, and basically as a person, you know, and how I feel day to day, and you're going to get it straight from the heart. So what's bad about YouTube, people think that when you get in front of a camera, they have to put on this fake smile and fake show to show you something they're not, so they can try to sell you a video for you to buy it or do stuff like them or whatnot. I'm telling you now, I'm not about that, folks. I'm about just telling you what I believe, what I see, not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to incorporate what I've learned and pass it on to the beginners, specifically the beginners. Of course, everybody got their own way of doing their stuff, and that's what I encourage. Do what you want, man. It's plain and simple to do what the hell you want. A layout is a layout. You do not want to make it a job, okay? Basically, when we were young, we had a small little layout. We threw trains on it, just watched it run in circles, and was very glad to have that. It was just, and that's what we want to recreate, moments from our past, moments that we remember we were happy, because Lord knows that things are not the same anymore. It's not. Like this, we can almost feel like we're living in the old days, living in the old times, just rekindling them old memories. So that's what, to me, a layout's about, and building and different things that goes along with it. It's not about if you have your track plan 100% right. It's not about if things are the way things should be. It's not about that, folks. My trains are running in circle, and I'm rambling right now, and I'm having a good time doing it while I'm drinking my coffee. Let's see if we can switch her to that inside track. Come on through. All right, switch that one back. All right, she's going to accept into here, and we'll throw it back into here. DCC is awesome for realism, but it could be a pain in the ass for getting things going. That's why all your shit better be right when you're running DCC, folks. It's so sensitive. Went ahead and put me some little rocks in here. I got to glue all this down and go ahead and get this finished painted up, and finish putting the trees here. Be done with this scene at least. Coming out beautiful. Got plans for the outside scenery of this line is putting some old junk train cars, maybe some flipped over cars and stuff on the side. Make it like they had an old derailment and nobody went back and fixed it. Yeah. Clickety clap. Click. Yep. Clickety clap. Damn, that diesel runs awesome on the outside. Ooh, it's gonna be nice when I'm doing my switching and watch my train come on the inside right here. Damn, it's gonna be nice. To get the clickety clack sound, all you gotta do is gap your rails. Just gap them. So go wherever you want in your rails and gap. I'm gonna gap some more spots in my rails later. Well, folks, that's about it for the laid back video. Of course, we could stay here and watch trains run all day, but I gotta get back to work on this layout. So again, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for coming by. My true supporters, the true people, the real life world people, thank y'all for coming by also. Like always, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.